Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. It's Savannah. This is Yama and Niyama Yoga. And today we are discussing and practicing the spiritual observance of Asteya, or non-stealing, which essentially really means giving. So take a moment to close the eyes. Feel your seat connected to the earth. Feel grounded, rooted, and safe. Take a big, deep breath in through the nose. Let it out. And in stillness, take a moment to consider what Asteya, what non-stealing means to you. Without forcing a thought, simply going inside and allowing whatever arises to arise. In Western culture, we are always stealing from ourselves. We live in a culture of go, 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 accomplish, accomplish, accomplish. So what happens if we slow down? We allow ourselves to be present, fully present for ourselves, for our earth, for others. We steal from ourselves, we steal from others, we steal from the earth, we steal from the future. And this stealing, this sense of grasping, of reaching outside of ourselves, comes from a scarcity within. We'll steal others' power, creations, time. When we place unreasonable expectations on ourselves, we steal our own enthusiasm. I'm going to read you a passage from the book, The Yamas and Niyamas by Deborah Adele. Asteya, or non-stealing, calls us to live with integrity and reciprocity. If we are living in fears and lies, our dissatisfaction with ourselves and our lives leads us to look outward, with a tendency to steal what is not rightfully ours. We steal from others, we steal from the earth, we steal from the future, and we steal from ourselves. We steal from our own opportunity to grow ourselves into a person who has a right to have the life that they want. And another little passage I'd like to read you. When we feel connected to the vastness of life and are confident of life's abundance, we are naturally generous and able to practice the third Yama, non-stealing, Asteya. So all of these yamas are telling us to go within, to nourish ourselves, to feed ourselves, to find that well of abundance and trust within, so that we may become people of equanimity. So we may give more than we take, both to ourselves and to our world. Let's take a deep breath in and share an Om together. Inhale. So today, as you move through your practice, considering in each posture, am I taking from myself or am I giving? Am I deepening my practice Or am I diluting my practice? Searching for santosha, for contentment. Bring the palms together at heart center. And consider what it is you'd like to not steal from yourself today. Perhaps it's presence. Perhaps it's gratitude. Getting caught up in thinking of the other and what they have and what you don't. I'd like us to share a little chant before we begin movement, just to, in an even deeper sense, call forth this intention of Asteya. So the chant will go like this. Asteya, 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 Om. And we'll do that together 3 times. Deep breath in. Asteya, 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 Om. Asteya, 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 Om. And once more, inhale. Asteya, 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 Om. Take a moment to sit in that resonant vibration. And I will meet you on the mat. If you need to switch the cross of your legs, please do. Anything to make yourself more comfortable. We'll be sitting here for just a little while longer. Connect to that beautiful integrity of the spine. Draw the tailbone down to the earth. Draw the ribs together, shoulders back and down. Lift gently through the back of the neck, allowing the energy of the spine to flow freely so that the winds there do not get blocked. Inhale the left arm up. Maybe circle that wrist a little bit to begin. Root down through left hip. Reach through left fingers and then exhale, bend over to the side. Continue to release the shoulders away from the ears, to draw the belly button into the spine and to root down through that left hip. Don't steal the integrity of the pose from yourself, the full experience. Inhale, rise back up. And lifting the right arm, rooting down through right hip, maybe circle the wrist. Inhale, grow long. And exhale, bend over to the side. Finding a rooted posture. And still allowing some ease and movement. Inhale, rise. Exhale, other side. Simple lateral flow. Beginning to awaken the spine. To connect more deeply with the body. Coming into deep, full breaths. And allowing yourself to feel every sensation that is present. Feeling the hips pressing into the earth, the shins, the feet. Feeling the tailbone drawing down to the earth. The belly button drawing in. Beautiful side stretch. Oh. When you're ready, float back to center. Take a moment to pause and feel. We'll come right onto the back. Draw the right knee into the chest. Extend the left leg long across the mat. Press through that left heel, lengthen. You can even bring the left hand to the left hip to draw that leg deeper. Circle the ankles. And then inhale, lift the left arm overhead, extend through fingertips and heel. Stretching that left side. Maybe you'd like to point the toes. And then inhale, switch legs, draw left knee into chest, extend right leg long. Press through that right heel and then circle the ankles. Once again, flexing both feet, drawing that right hip bone into socket, and inhale the right arm overhead, keeping the shoulder connected to the socket here. Reaching through fingertips, pressing through heel, perhaps pointing the right toes. Inhale, switch legs. This time, right leg lengthens up towards the sky. Nice place to have a strap around the ball of the foot, or perhaps just holding on to that hamstring. Pressing the leg into the foot. The leg into the hands. And breathe. Can you be fully present for yourself in this moment, even as sensation may be great? Perhaps drawing that right leg a little bit closer, rolling the shoulders back and down. Notice if you're gripping in the jaw, anywhere in the face. Press the sacrum, the lower back down into the mat. And then inhale, switch. Extend the left leg towards the sky. Holding on wherever feels appropriate. Roll the shoulders back and down. Flex both feet. Perhaps drawing the left leg just a bit closer. And then release that, bringing both feet to the earth, close to the hips. Press into the feet, lift the hips, send them over to the right. Extend the left leg long, drawing the right knee in, and send the right knee over to the left, coming into a twist. Maybe inching that left shoulder blade over towards the left, allowing you to lay the shoulders gently down on the earth, coming perhaps deeper into posture. Are you honoring yourself here? Is there an adjustment that you need to make? Consider what you're receiving. Consider what you might be taking away. And then coming back to center, pressing the right foot into the earth, bringing the left foot to the ground, and then send the hips over to the left, extend the right leg long, draw the left knee in, and then over to the right. Perhaps inching that right shoulder over. Sending the gaze over to the left. Press through that right heel. See if that changes things for you. And if I suggest something that would not deepen your practice, that would not add to your practice, honor yourself. Come back to center. Both feet coming to the earth again. Preparing for bridge pose. Take a little rock side to side, front to back with the feet. Making sure that all four corners of those feet are pressing into the earth. Hands are alongside of you. Palms face down. Tuck the pelvis. And inhale. Send the hips up to the sky. Exhale, come right back down. Inhale, rising one vertebra at a time. That tail is tucked between your legs, protecting the lower back. And one more time, inhaling up to bridge. This time, if you like, perhaps clasping the hands underneath, rolling the shoulders back. Press into the arms, into the hands, into the feet, the back of the head. Send the shins towards the front of your mat, the heart away, even as the pelvis rises towards the center. Deep and long, full breath. Can you find some ease in that buttocks? Is it gripping tight? What is the face doing here? The mind. Press the earth away. Rise. Breathe into that heart. And allow yourself to experience the fullness of this moment, to experience sensation building, heat building, energy, prana. Take one more breath. And then slowly release. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart. Bring a hand to the belly and a hand to the heart. Press the feet into one another. And breathe. Feel. And notice what is present. Can you identify something that you just gave to yourself, something that you just received? Bringing the soles of the feet back to the earth, drawing the knees into the chest, circle one direction, circle the other direction. And then begin to rock forward and back on the spine. And eventually, coming to seated and then finding your way to your hands and knees. Spreading the fingers very wide, shoulders right over wrists. Spin the biceps forward, triceps back. Relax the shoulders. Open the heart. Look behind you. If you can see your feet, tuck them in such a way that they're no longer visible. Press the tops of the feet, even each individual toe into the mat. Pressing each fingertip into the mat. Lengthen the tailbone and the crown. Draw the belly button into the spine. Perhaps bringing that left knee a bit more towards center. Lengthen the right leg behind you. Maybe pigeon toeing slightly, keeping the hips very even here. Extending through that heel, reaching forward with the crown. Pressing that left foot into the mat. Use the support of the earth. And then if it feels okay, bring that left arm forward. Continuing to press the earth away with right hand, left shin, left tops of toes. Drawing belly button into spine. Allow sensation to build. Allow energy to flow through the body. Notice if when you allow energy to build, if when you hold these postures, does the mind come in and take something from you? Can you bring the attention back to the breath? Can you find some ease here? One more breath. And then release that. Bring the toes together, knees wide. Press back, child. Let out a sigh. Lift the palms up towards the sky here in child. And once again, let's share our chant. Deep breath in. Asteya, 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 Om. And then hands come back to the earth. Inhaling up to table. Find that beautiful foundation. Spread the fingers wide. Roll the shoulders back and down. Beautiful integrity of the spine here. Perhaps bringing the right knee a bit more towards center. Press the shin, all of the toes into the mat. And then extend the left leg back. Pigeon toeing slightly in order to keep the hips even here. And then inhale that right arm forward. Lengthening through heel and fingertips, but being mindful to keep the hip in the socket, the shoulder. The tendency to hyperextend. Pressing into the mat, using that support, observing as energy builds. Can you stay with sensation? Can you give yourself this present moment in all of its truth and still maintain compassion and kindness for self? Allowing yourself to shake, allowing heat to rise, allowing yourself to feel alive, strong, rooted, held. Take one more breath. And then release that. Bring the palms forward and make some circles with the hips. Allowing the head and neck to get involved if that feels good. And then take the circles in the opposite direction. Go as deep as feels delicious. And then pressing back to child. Take the forehead side to side. Maybe wiggle the hips. Press shins and tops of feet into the earth. Lengthen. On your next inhale, rocking forward. And allow the pelvis to come to the earth. So coming into a gentle up dog. Pressing tops of feet down. Tuck that tail between the legs. So important to protect the lower back. Shoulders back and down. And then exhale, press back, child. Once again, inhale, rocking forward. Pelvis comes towards the earth. Exhale, press back, child. One more time. Inhale, coming forward. Gentle up dog. And then exhale. Curl the toes underneath, press up and back, downward dog. Let out a sigh. Whew. Allow any movement that feels good here. Anything that would give you something here in this posture. Receive something from yourself. From the breath. Direct communion with spirit, the breath is. And then either coming to table or inhaling the right leg up from down dog and bringing the right foot up next to the right hand. Continuing to press back through that left heel, coming into a lunge. It can be nice to have blocks here. If you have them and you like them, please grab them. Draw that right hip bone into the socket. Press into the right foot. And then bring the hands up to the right knee. Find that length of the spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend the back knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And keeping the right hand on the thigh, or perhaps bringing the right hand to the hip. Inhale the left arm up. Tuck that tail between the legs. Press through the back heel. Send the right hip back. Extend through left fingertips. And then exhale, bend over to the right. What are you receiving in this moment? Come back to center. Palms come together. Spring forward. Come to stand. Take a moment here to just feel and notice what is present. Inhale the arms around and up. Palms come together and down through midline, forward fold. Take a little wiggle here, maybe grab opposite elbows and rock from side to side. Maybe head shakes yes, head shakes no. Draw shoulders away from the ears, lean the weight towards the balls of the feet, and press through the backs of the legs as the tailbone ascends towards the sky. Bring hands to shins. Inhale, come forward, halfway lift. Plant the palms, step the right foot back. Draw the left hip bone into the socket. Press down through all four corners of that front foot. Extend through the back heel. Pressing into the mat with your feet. Bring your hands to that left knee. Find your length in your spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend that back leg. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. One more time, bend. And straighten. Keeping that left hand either on the thigh or bringing the left hand to the hip. Inhale the right arm up. Lengthen from heel to fingertip. Tuck the tail between the legs. Exhale, bend over to the left. What are you receiving here? Coming back to center. Palms come together. Spring forward. Bring a hand to the heart and a hand to the belly. Closing the eyes. And just feeling. What's present for you in this moment? Find a mountain. I'm trying to figure out which way I should stand for you guys. Rock a little side to side, front and back. Great strength in the legs, but knees are soft. Draw the tailbone down. Belly button draws in, knitting the ribs together. Shoulders are relaxed. Neck is long. Palms facing forward. Feel the steadiness of mountain. Bring the hands to the hips to begin and begin to sink the weight into the left leg, keeping the eyes trained on a still point, on a drishti. And inhale the left knee forward. Draw the knee in with the hands, maybe circle the ankle one direction and then the other. And then taking hold of that foot with the left hand, draw the foot back towards the buttocks. Notice if the hips are even. Notice if you need something to balance yourself, to steady yourself, perhaps holding on to the edge of a fireplace or a dresser or a chair or a wall. Are the hips even? One more time, inhale the knee forward. And then exhale back, grabbing hold of that foot. Tuck the tail. Inhale the right arm up, press into the right foot, reach through right fingertips. Maybe slight bend in that right knee as you begin to hinge forward. Pressing the foot into the hand. Keeping the hips as even as possible. Finding length in the front body and the back body. What is the mind doing? Can you stay present for yourself here? Release that foot, bring the knee forward and then down. Bring a hand to the belly, a hand to the heart. Close the eyes. Dancer is a beautiful pose for me to practice. All of the yamas we've covered so far, Ahimsa, nonviolence, Satya, truth, Asteya, non-stealing. It's a difficult pose for me. So it's work to remain present and kind and honest, to not take something from the experience for myself, to allow myself to learn. Coming back to a grounded place. Perhaps bringing the hands to the hips, drawing the tailbone down. trying to remember which, I don't. So coming into the other leg, bringing the weight into the left leg, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. Whichever one. And drawing the other knee towards you. Finding that drishti, that point of focus. Squeezing the knee towards your belly. And then grabbing hold of that foot with your hand. Drawing the tailbone down. One more time, knee comes forward. And then bringing that foot into the hand. Heel towards buttocks. Drawing tailbone towards the earth. Inhale the left arm towards the sky. Find a place where you feel grounded, where you feel stable. Perhaps your truth, perhaps an effort to remain present would be using something to help you with your balance. Beginning to tilt forward if that feels accessible for you today. Drawing the right elbow back, pressing the right foot into the hand. Lengthening the front psoas muscles, reaching through fingertips. Drawing tailbone down. Keeping your gaze on that drishti. Trying to keep the toes from gripping. Can you be present here, even in this difficult balance pose? Take one more breath. And bringing that right knee forward and allowing the foot to come to earth. Bring a hand to the belly. Hand to the heart. Let out a sigh. What have you given yourself? Coming to the top of the mat. Inhale the arms around and up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And plant the palms. Exhale and step back to plank. Press through the heels. Reach forward with the heart. Beautiful long spine, clear winds flowing. And then exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale the right leg up and bring the right foot in between the hands. Spinning the left heel down, reach forward with the left arm, and then allow it to carry you up, warrior two, or side warrior as we call it at Kripalu. So sending that right knee towards the pinky toes, pressing back with left heel, forward with right, extending evenly through fingertips. Shoulder blades moving towards one another as if they're trying to kiss. Drop the tailbone, lengthen the crown, send the gaze over that front middle finger. Release any gripping in the toes and the shoulders, jaw. Breathe. Feel the steadiness and power of this pose. The expansiveness. Allow yourself to be open. Maybe flip the palms up towards the sky for receiving. Share our chant. Deep breath in. Asteya, Asteya, Asteya Om. Hands windmill around and frame that front foot. Step back to plank, and then bring the knees to the earth. Toes together, knees wide, forehead child. Let out a sigh. Take a couple of nourishing breaths here. Recovering. And on your next breath in, flow up to table, curl the toes, down dog. Or coming from table if that's more accessible. Left foot finds its way in between the hands. Right heel spins back and down. Reach forward with the right arm and allow it to carry you up to side warrior. Find a firm foundation. Perhaps you need to make an adjustment. Sending left knee toward pinky toe. Drawing the tail down. Reaching through fingertips evenly. Shoulder blades moving towards one another. Open that beautiful heart. Release any gripping in the toes. In the mind. Palms face the sky. Deep breath in. Asteya, Asteya, Asteya Om. Hands windmill around, framing front foot. And springing forward with that right foot. Come to forward fold. Let out a sigh. Inhale the arms around and up. Grabbing hold of that left wrist with the right hand. Root down through left foot and then take a bend over to the right. Inhale, center, grabbing right wrist with left hand, rooting through right foot. Inhale. Exhale over to the left. And inhale, coming back to center, palms draw to heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms plant, step back, plank. Take a couple breaths here, extending through heels, reaching forward with crown, spinning the biceps forward, triceps back. Press the fingertips, every single one, into the earth. Can you feel the strength you're drawing from her? The support she offers you. Can you send some strength, some energy back to our earth, keeping in mind reciprocity? One more breath. Knees come to the earth, hips come to the heels. Legs come out in front. Maybe you need to come forward a bit. Bring the elbows down to the mat, feet as wide as the mat, and send the knees side to side. Releasing. And then coming to center, allow yourself to come all the way down. Draw the knees into the chest, make some circles. And then take them in the opposite direction. Bringing the left foot to the floor, crossing the right ankle over, flexing right foot and pressing the right knee away. We'll thread the needle. If you like, drawing that left knee towards you, grabbing inner thigh or shin, or perhaps extending the leg towards the sky. And if you do, flex that foot. And breathe. Notice if the shoulders have creeped up, if there's tension in the neck, forehead. Notice if you'd like to sway side to side. Would that add something? Would that deepen this moment for you? Or is stillness what you need? Keeping the mind trained on the breath. Pressing the sacrum and lower back down into the mat. Always rooting to rise. Everything begins with earth. Deep, full, expansive breaths. With each inhale, filling with life, with prana, with energy. And with each exhale, releasing anything that does not serve in this moment now. Switch. Uncrossing, bringing right foot to the floor, crossing left ankle over left knee. Flex the left foot. And come in to thread the needle on the other side. Perhaps this side is different and you don't want to take the same posture. Can you allow yourself that adjustment? Not thinking about what your body could do yesterday or last week or 10 years ago, but just considering in this moment what your body needs and if you can honor that. Extending through the right heel, flexing the foot if that leg is towards the ceiling. Breath is full and deep. Forehead is smooth, soft, easeful. Spine is long, winds flowing, unobstructed. Enjoy the breath and the moment without any need to be anywhere but here. Present for yourself, giving yourself your own time, attention, love, focus. And release that. Allow the knees to separate, opening up that pelvis. Press the lower back into the earth, lengthen the spine. And just breathe into that space. This used to be a very difficult pose for me, and I would just feel flooded with shame here. Could never allow myself to breathe here, to relax. And with time and with practice and with work, that changed. And all is just a practice, and it changes, doesn't it? Bring the feet into the hands, maybe grabbing big toes or inner or outer edges of feet. Rock a little, if you like. Happy baby. Every time I say that way, I feel like Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek. So playing, enjoying, maybe straightening legs. Oh, that feels good. Maybe head goes side to side. What would feel just delicious here? What does the body want to do? Forget about what we're supposed to look like and just play. like a baby. Pure innocence, curiosity, discovery, adventure. Ah, we're always so serious. Oh, allow yourself a little levity, especially in these times. Notice what else the body would just love. Perhaps the body would just love to lie right down in Shavasana. Perhaps you would be stealing from yourself if you didn't take a plow or another twist. When you're ready, find yourself in a comfortable, nourishing, beautiful Shavasana. Allow yourself to sink into your mat. And in this moment, could you take nothing, but simply receive the benefits of your practice? Full presence, full awareness. Shavasana. Just breathe. You've done a good job, and it's time to rest now. Albert Einstein said, 100 times a day, I remind myself that my inner and outer life depend on the labors of other people, living and dead, and that I must exert myself in order to give in the full measure I have received and am still receiving. Take a deep breath. Rock a little side to side. Stretching and moving in any way that feels delicious. The Native Americans believed that we should think about each thing we do as if it would affect the next 7 generations. Reciprocity, giving to earth, to ourselves, to each other, to our future generations. When you're ready, make your way back to Sukhasana, back to an easy seated posture. Drawing the tailbone down. Lengthening through the back of the neck. Bringing the palms together at heart center. May you trust in the abundance of life. May you find santosha, contentment, in your heart, in your mind, and in your body. May you carry this energy you've cultivated here today into your day and share it with others. Share it with Earth. And hold on to a bit for yourself. Take a little bow to your beautiful heart, honoring the light that dwells there and the peace. And we bow to each other in recognition of the light within all of us. Aaron, namaste. Mark, namaste. And bringing the thumbs to the third eye, we send this energy out to our world so in need of healing.